This video will show you how to set up your Autodesk account and download the software. The majority of you have already received this email saying that you have access to new Autodesk products. For those of you who registered in the last day or so, you can expect to get the email between now and tomorrow. All you have to do is open up the email, scroll down to the bottom, click on Get Your Software. This will take you to the AutoCAD sign-in page. Since you don't have an account, click on Create Account. And then click on, I believe this will pop up for everybody. Click on Create Account again. Fill in this information. First name, last name, email. Your email needs to be your massasoit.edu email. And create a password. Then finally click on Create Account. This will start the beginning of setting up your account. AutoCAD will send you a verification email. So go back to your Massasoit email. Wait for that email. Typically it comes within a few minutes. Go ahead and click on that email, and then that will set up your account. I believe it brings you to a page where it asks you some additional questions. It'll ask you what your school is. You can choose Massasoit Community College in Brockton. I don't believe there's a Canton entry. It'll ask you a couple of questions, I think, about related to like what your usage of the system is. Frankly, you can choose whatever it is. Again, I don't recall the exact questions that it asks because I am unable to actually create a new account because I don't have a clean email. Once you're done, it will have you sign in with your new account. So you'll have use your Massasoit email address and that password you created. It's asking me to sign in again. I'm not sure why I said a double sign in there. Now, I believe it will take everybody to this page directly. If it does not, what you should do is you should go up here to the picture of yourself, click on it, and then under Accounts, go to Product and Services. That'll again open up this page. The AutoCAD that you need to install that we'll be using for this class is the very first entry here. The AutoCAD 2025 Windows 64 in English. If English is not your primary language, I recommend that you do not choose a different language. Excuse me. And the reason for this is I actually had a student who did this once, and I think he chose Chinese or something because he was Chinese, and it became very difficult for him to actually follow everything and understand everything that was there. So I strongly recommend you run this in English. Once you choose that, you can just click on Install. You can do the download, which will start the whole install process. That's going to download a file. Once that file downloads, you can go ahead and run the installation. The installation actually takes quite a bit of time. I just recently upgraded to AutoCAD 2025, and I want to say it took me about 25 minutes to a half an hour to download everything and get everything set up. Potentially it could take longer on your computer. So that is it. That's all you need to do to download the software. These other versions of AutoCAD, you can download them if you want to. We are not going to use them in class, but feel free. I do also want to point out that essentially you should have this license probably for a year or two. I have many seats to this license, and typically after a while I just go and clean out and delete students from previous classes. But I don't do it immediately at the end of the semester, so I can guarantee you'll have at least 1 year, and unless AutoCAD changes, probably 2 or 3 years to have continued access to AutoCAD. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video. That's it. The next video will involve how to go and start AutoCAD and do the setup.